So I'm at the end of the West Penn Trail and I got here a lot earlier than I anticipated. So this is it. There's no parking area. The trail just ends here, and it actually there's a driveway there. I rode up the driveway. Supposedly the trail parallels the driveway, but I can't find a trail. So I just, came that way. So anyhow, this is the end of the West Penn Trail. There's no signs, no nothing. This is just kind of it. And I don't see anything up or down the road, a little piece here. So yeah, so I made it to the end. So I'm on the return trip. When you come back that little driveway, this is kind of where the official trail starts, I believe. There is this little parking area here. Not sure if it's really supposed to be a parking area for the trail or not. There's no signage other than this sign. But I kind of think it might be for the trail. So yeah, so I'm gonna head back now.
Workout paused.
Activity paused.
Time to catch a train. There we go.
Activity paused.
There she is. We're right up in the train, buddy. Let's hope she don't jump the track. Yeah, that'll get on her. So this is the parking lot when you come past the Westinghouse plant. And you can see, if you have a camper van or something, you can park here, but you really don't want to park a big unit back in here or something. And besides, that railroad crossing's a little rough. Yeah, but it's a nice parking area. And you're not far from the end. If you want to go left here, you'll go out to the end where I was, and go right. I'll take you over towards the Conemaugh Dam. That's the way I'm going to head now. Alright, so I rode out to the end of the railroad bed and back. So now I'm ready to go back to the Conemaugh Dam. And to do that, this is the way you go. So the trail, there's a 5-mile section of this trail that is not on the railroad bed. This starts it here. It goes for 5 miles. Now, I have to go about 2 miles, maybe a little more, back to the Conemaugh Dam parking area. That's where I parked. So there are pictures of this tunnel, the other side of it, and you'll see those. But yeah, so it'd be nice, boy, it would be real nice if that tunnel was ever reopened, but doubt that'll ever happen. Yeah, but this is a beautiful area. Now the trail itself, so let me tell you about the trail. This Stone Arch Bridge is in the worst condition. It's larger loose gravel on it in many places. Once you get past that though, it's old pavement. But the pavement is covered with sticks, lots of walnuts, lots of leaves. there's water puddles. Now we did have rain yesterday, but and the trail is mostly shaded, except for the bridges. The trail is shaded, so the trail is mostly all wet. And rest assured, if you see a water puddle, it's a chuckle. So I strongly advise not going through the water puddles because it's probably a chuckle. I have front suspension on my bike, and I did release it. Eventually, I rode it first with it locked, and I ended up releasing it just to have a little bit of travel in those front forks, and I found it did ride a little bit nicer. So this does not appear to be a heavily used trail, and it's not a well-groomed trail. But it still was a nice ride. I enjoyed riding it. It's very scenic. So if you're in for a scenic ride and you don't want a fast ride, this is it. But it's not a trail that you're going to go fast on. So, all right, hey, get you back here and get me going up this, going up the hill here. It starts out with stairs, and then we go into very steep climb. You can see the railing there. And there's signs posted not to ride this section, which is understandable. All right, well, gotta get back at it now. Hey, I am celebrating. I have completed the entire West Penn rail trail. I've connected the dots. See a sign right here? A couple years ago, I rode from Saltsburg to this spot and there's a picture of my Trek dual sport bicycle propped up against this sign. I wasn't sure where I was back then. I didn't have as much information on this trail, and I remember I couldn't get cell phone signal here to pull up a map. I wasn't entirely sure how far the dam was from here, so I opted to turn around. And that was fine. You know, it is what it is. But now I've completed the trail, and I'm happy, I'm celebrating, and so this is great. This is not, you know, your typical easy rail trail. This has 5 miles of off railroad bed riding, so it's up and down hilly. But it's a beautiful ride. You know, it is a beautiful ride. I would not recommend it for an electric bike or a road bike. You need something, you know, kind of like mine that has the tires that are a little bit wider, and you need plenty of gearing. At least I do. But anyhow, it was a fun ride. Glad I did it. So hey, I just wanted to share that and celebrate a little bit. All right.